Hello there, friends, and welcome back to more Bravely Default. Last time, we completed the gauntlet of Eternian forces here at Eternian Central Command, where Brave finally gave us the seal of approval that we are ready for any challenge that comes our way. It was pretty nice to kind of just flex our super overpowered job muscles a little bit. I felt pretty good. And so today, we have finished everything for us here. I know there are some people who are probably screaming at me in the comments. No, I'm not tackling that right now. But, so, for right now, everything is done, except for one last thing. We got through the Eternians, so our way to Everlast Tower is fully accessible. So, we're gonna head over here and awaken our final crystal. In terms of what build I have, I didn't really change all too much from anything that you might not be, too unfamiliar from. Ringabel's still on Spirit Master from the previous episode. Agnes is back to her Red Mage, Time Mage shenanigans. Tiz is still on Vampire, and Idia's back on her Ninja build. Nothing too crazy here as we make our final walk to the 20th crystal. This is the 5th time we have awakened the Earth Crystal, and ideally it's our last. I want to go ahead and say this. This journey has been a lot of fun, and I am very, very happy to have gone through this all with you now. And as we make our walk up Everlast Tower, I just want to go ahead and just say thank you, and that if you have any intentions on shattering any of the crystals, I've given you that option for almost 20 episodes now. If you have any intention on shattering the crystal, right now is your last chance. If you want to see how the adventure ends, if you were to disobey Ares' commands, do it now, as this is your last chance. But if you want to see this through, here we are at the Temple of Earth. If you want to cheese the Gigas Lich fight, just go ahead and slap on Performer, and yeah, go right at it, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to save up and then head inside. Hey, Gigas Lich, we saved you for last, because honestly, you're probably the easiest of the bunch. So we're just going to immediately Brave with Ringabel and just spam one more for you on the boss, not our team. Do not want to do that. That seems like something I've done before. I might have done that in the playthrough already. I know I've done it in my own time, that's for sure. We're going to go ahead and cast Haste on all allies. And then Tiz, we do not actually want to apply Drain to our weapon because that would be bad. So we're actually just going to go ahead and apply... we'll just chill. Why not? We'll just chill. We'll go ahead and cast Curse on him so that we immediately begin doing a lot of damage to him next turn. Idea, though, we're going to go ahead and apply Holy to our weapon and see where we go from there. Gigas Lich won't be able to act at all because we put him at -4. He doesn't have enough BP to act. And then next turn, we're just gonna go straight for the neck, aren't we? Agnes, let's go ahead and just apply Re-Raise to everyone because I have a sneaking suspicion things might go horribly wrong, but who knows? Firestorm, here we go. Actually, we can just ignore his physical defense with the Fireball ability, I believe. Yeah, here's his physical defense. This will do, it'll do maximum damage no matter what ability I use, but you know what? Actually, we do want to use Agnes' turn to give Idia Quick, so I'm going to go back to her turn and make her cast Re-Raise, and then also cast 2 Quicks. Is she faster? 142, 136. Maybe. Who knows? Unfortunately, the speed deficit is not that huge. Fireball. Okay. I forgot the Fireball is technically not a fire-based attack. Well, he's not weak to fire. That's okay. Quick should be enough to fix things. Maximum damage with no effort. Just hit him through. No, that is not enough. That's okay. Ringabel goes next. He just immediately spams... Actually, we can just auto this. Thankfully. Puts him back into the negative. And then we just, re-up our actions. I guess technically what I could do is apply Holy to Tiz's weapon. It 160 MP, yes, but still. And then we can just do Fireball. The effects of Holy should override it. We get the extra damage because of the element, but it's still not enough to fully override it. That's okay. We can just do 2 quicks, and then followed by Adia attacking with her full attacks, and we're done here. There we go. 48,000 EXP. Almost level 95 on everyone. Wow. 1 more giant axe for our troubles. Let's go awaken this crystal. Once again, I will reiterate. If you want to break a crystal, this is your final chance. Alright. Here we go.
Time to get started, Agnes. Are you ready?
Yes. Let us begin.
Not yet! Just a little longer! More! Keep going! Still not enough! You can do this! Stop! That's it! You did it! You awakened the crystal! That's all 4 of them now!
What is this light? The holy pillar?
It must be! Let us head there again, Agnes! This time, we must ensure we seal the Great Chasm and cleanse evil from the world!
Yes, I know. We cannot fail again.
Wait for you. Ah! What is it? My pendant chain. You're right. It looks like it was about to come off. Here, let me have a look. Oh, this will be easy enough to fix once we get back to Grand Ship. Thank you. You're handier than you look, Ring-a-Bell. Did you have to include that "then you look" part? What are you guys doing back there? I'm gonna leave without you. Never fear. I'll keep waiting for you. Thousands of years, even. Huh? What are you babbling about, Ring-a-Bell? Yes, what do you mean? Huh? What do you mean, what do I mean? Oh, will you just come along already? The pendant is an interesting item. I'm glad Ring-a-Bell's able to fix it, though. If you think we're immediately going to the Holy Pillar, you'd be horribly wrong. That would be a very short episode. No, we have a nice date with Florum Gardens once again. Wahahaha! Time for another grind session, though it'll actually be fairly short, as there's honestly not many jobs left to level up that I want to on each character. Though, before I go to Florum, I actually do have one pit stop to make, and that is actually inside of Grap Keep. Now, this dungeon holds the final blue chest that we have yet to obtain, as there was no sub-scenario that required us to ever come back here, so it was not really on my mind. This is the final one, giving us the Genji armor. We actually have the full Genji set now, if we want to take a look at the Genji armor. No special effects, just extra defense. Unfortunately, we have the crystal mail already, so it's not really that important. Also, if you look at your menu, Aerie will have pretty interesting dialogue. Alright, now we head to the Holy Pillar. She's looking all cocky and smug. She seems to know something we don't. But trust me, we'll head to the Holy Pillar later. But first things first, now I'm going to Florum. My business here in Florum is actually quite simple. See my levels, level 94? I am going to reach level 99. The reason for this is because I want my base stats to be as high as they possibly can. This is not something that I don't really think you need to do this, but I am going to do it. I have no real jobs that I really want to tackle or level up right now. The only one that I might look at doing is finishing out Freelancer for Onyas and Ringabel, but I really don't think I'm going to do that. This is really just to cap our levels, as my base stats are very important to me. So, I'll see you when I'm level 99. We still have a few things to talk about after this. Is this it? That's Onyas, Idia, Tiz, and Ringabel. Everyone level 99. Alright, everyone is level 99. To give you an idea of why I think this is so important, getting everyone to level 99 means that their agility, now obviously I have Hermes shoes or something agility based equipped on everyone, but everyone has like 96 or higher agility, which means that their speed stats are insane. Which will aid us tremendously in the trials to come. It basically means where I don't need to use haste at all at the very beginning of an encounter. I can use other time magic spells instead of that, which is really, really, really nice. Now, obviously, there might be a chance that I get outsped somehow, but it would not be very much. Also, I love how Tiz's MP is 666. I think that's really funny. Anyway, so if that was all I wanted to do for the level grinding, then what else do I have planned? Well, first things first, let's check up on Narende Village. We've got some items from the combat item shop. But I want to go ahead and spend a little bit more time with the D's journal. Honestly, the most important part I want to talk about exists in both the enigmatic writings and also Alternus' journal. So let's go ahead and start there. The most important part is I want to go ahead and reread the final entry in enigmatic writings and also Alternus' journal. It says, "How many days have passed since I left his side? A pillar of light has stood above the southern sea for some time now, just as he predicted. That leaves little room to doubt his second prediction will hold true. Within the coming days, the Vestal and her friends will come here. I only pray I have the strength to stop them as I was asked to." Thinking back, the Vestal's followers have been with her from the start, ever since Caldisla. Onyas oblige, Vestal to the Wind Crystal. I never imagined the young girl I met on that pier would bear such a fate. And 'tis Warrior, for the boy I pulled from that canyon river to become a guard and ally to the Vestal in her journey. It seems on so many counts, I bear the fault for all of this. A long, harsh journey to erase the Great Chasm. A Vestal who crossed the putrid sea in stagnant air to arrive. A boy whose home was swallowed. In retrospect, they seem a natural pair. Inevitable, even. And Adia, I expect you, too, will join the Vestal here. You were ever a tomboy, capricious, pure and stubborn, quick to tears, perfect. I know not what it is you see in the Vestal, what spark resonated within you, but I swear this now. I will keep you safe, at any cost. I always longed for a family. I will not see it destroyed. The ship's siren has begun to sound, and the pilot's taking her up, just as planned. The time has come, then. This may be the last entry I'm able to write. I am removing Idia's picture from the frame and placing it within these pages. I want her by my side. This entry is very touching, especially with all of the context we have now from the multiple loops that we have gotten. We've gotten to see the family reunion of the Lees and Kamizumi and Alternus. We've gotten to see just how close our Warriors of Light have gotten with one another. And we've gotten to see this Alternus, this version of Alternus, become such a core part of our group. When I was playing through this game for the very first time, I was reading the enigmatic writings as I was reaching them at these points. So after I finished the first chapter of Bravely Default, I would come in here and read as many parts of the writings that are filled in that covered Anshime. And then I would do the same for Florum and with Eisenberg. But this one I read at the very, very end. I kept for that moment. Because at the very, very end of these pages lies two very interesting things. A picture of an unknown threat, and the number 6. I mentioned before that this was how I gleaned the traitorous Aerie from just the writings, and how if you delve too far into Dee's journal, you might have very important story plots spoiled for you a little early. I just wanted to go ahead and showcase it. It's one of my favorite storytelling methods in this game, and you are rewarded with a very important clue if you are willing to read to the very end. But this right here, we have yet to see any entity like this. I shudder for what awaits us at that holy pillar. But that's all I really wanted to discuss. We have made our preparations, except for one thing real quick. Let me go ahead and switch Ring a Bell over to White Magic. Having a lot of means of healing is kind of important to me. Let's give Agnes her build for casting all of her magic. But with this, we are set. I will see you at the Holy Pillar. If you have any final preparations to make them now. And please, for the love that is anything holy, make sure you save. Right before you enter the Holy Pillar, save, save, save. This is so important. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Enter Grand Ship, make any preparations you need to. And once you have, enter the Holy Pillar.
How many times now have we seen this light? Where are Dats and Zats?
I had them take refuge in the hold. Okay, everyone. Don't forget to watch over me. This is going to work this time. You'll see.
Yes, of course.
Oh, wondrous and beautiful first flight! My approach awaits your divine radiance!
Let's keep watch.
What?
We should watch over Aerie.
Right.